Many people suffer from low self-esteem, and this might be really so hard to believe because we feel like this set of people are doing so fine on the outside, they're looking so bold and everything is all right with them. But the truth about low self-esteem is that it has a lot more to do on the inside than on the outside. So hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Daily Tonic. My name is Ruth Olusoya, and here on this channel we talk about faith, lifestyle vlog, self-development, and also relationship. So here in today's video I'm going to be sharing some tips on how I overcame my low self-esteem. So let me just tag the topic or name the topic, how to overcome low self-esteem. So kindly subscribe to this channel if you've not by clicking on the subscription button just below, and also like, share and comment, and also follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook Daily Tonic, and on Instagram Ruth_Olusoya. So in my last video I talked about how to know you have a low self-esteem. So if you have not watched that video, you want to be the first person to pause this video, go back to my last video, watch, and then come back here because I'm going to be referring a lot to that video. So guys, let me talk about self-esteem. Like, let me just brush it on the surface again. Self-esteem is like the overall opinion that you have about yourself, and I said that in my last video. So what I said firstly in this video is that self-esteem has a lot more to do on the inside than on the outside, and so you can see a lot of people doing so fine in their various fields, and these people are still battling with self-esteem. Why? Because it has a lot more to do on the inside than on the outside, and self-esteem is always bringing the feeling of you're never good enough, you're not going to be ever good enough, and you're not doing fine even if the person is doing fine. So while I was growing, I had a lot to do. I had a lot of difficulty in anywhere I find myself, because self-esteem has to do with all of you, and in any field you find yourself, you need your self-esteem to be able to do well in that field. Even when I was doing well in some things, I always felt like I was never good enough. I always felt like I'm not doing well because I had low self-esteem. So I'm going to be sharing 3 tips, like I said earlier, on how I overcame my low self-esteem. And the first tip I'm going to be sharing is that never compare yourself to anyone. Or if you've been doing that before, then I'm going to say stop comparing yourself to people. And that's the first step to having a low self-esteem. The moment you start comparing yourself to other people, you feel like you're not good enough or you're not doing well, and then low self-esteem sets in. So I was always of the opinion that I was not doing well or I was not doing good enough because of the comparison I was doing. I kept comparing myself to people, and so I see people and I feel like they are doing better than me, and in most cases I'm doing so fine, but because of comparison and because of low self-esteem, you don't know what you're doing at that moment, because it's like low self-esteem is like I said in my last video, it's like a package, and that it has a lot of things embedded in it. So if you have low self-esteem, it means that you might really find it hard to have sense of identity, because sense of identity, feeling of competence, and every other thing that has to pertain to self-development and a person's life are embedded in self-esteem. So the first step in overcoming low self-esteem is stop comparing yourself to other people. You are good just the way you are, and this statement is not for you to be lazy, but you are good in the way you are if you can try to improve on yourself and then just keep moving at your own pace. Yes, that's another thing I want to say. Just keep moving at your own pace and stop comparing yourself to other people, because it would bring nothing more than low self-esteem and difficulty in every area that you find yourself. A low self-esteemed person is always of the opinion that I can't do this. Look at this person is doing so well. Look at this person is doing better than me. So I don't even need to start. I don't even need to start because a lot of people are doing better than me already. You need to start what you're doing and stop comparing yourself to other people. Move at your own pace because you are you. You are not Mr. A or Mr. B. You are you. So that was the first step that I took before I started, erasing low self-esteem. And so I can say this, that I can share these tips because they have been tested by me, and so they are trusted, and they are also they've also been researched, and I saw a lot of people mentioning the same thing: stop comparing yourself to other people. So I think I'm qualified to teach this topic because I overcame my low self-esteem too. So the second tip I'm going to be sharing on how to overcome your low self-esteem is always be positive. Like, I don't know if you can try to bring this topic down to yourself if you have a low self-esteem, or just try to imagine people that are always negative. Negativity is the friend of a low self-esteemed person. They are never positive. And so a low self-esteemed person might want to write an exam, and a low self-esteemed person would have concluded in his or her mind that he or she is going to fail, simply because they are always negative about things. And so in doing this, in being positive, I feel like another thing that helped me too was that I tried to surround myself with people that are positive. This is really so cogent, and you don't want to joke with this at all. Try to surround yourself or move with people that are so positive, because in overcoming low self-esteem, you really need to do away with negative vibes. And so a low self-esteem person,
like I said in my last video, might wear a fine dress, like I'm wearing a fine dress right now, and it's fine to her. This dress is really looking good on me. A low self-esteemed person is ready to ruin that dress just because somebody said the dress is not looking good on him or her. So let's try to replace that other person with somebody that is positive, with somebody that always want to encourage you. And let me just try to replace that kind of person with somebody coming to tell me that, Ruth, this dress looks so good on you. Like, at that moment, you've helped me in a way. So in being positive, I would advise that you make sure that you do away with negative vibes and try to surround yourself with people that will encourage you. And now I'm not talking about people that will just lie to you. I'm not talking about people that will just try to bamboozle you. I don't know if that's correct. People that will just try to deceive you. I'm talking about people that are genuine, people that will encourage you, and even if they want to condemn something, they don't just do it nonchalantly. And so we have a lot of people today that do a lot of things nonchalantly, not trying to even consider what I might be going through. So we have people that can condemn you, but the way they say it is really so, it's like you won't even notice that this person is trying to condemn you because of the way they are saying it. So try to surround yourself with positive vibes, with people that will encourage you, with people that they would not just bring negativity to your side. This was one of the major things that helped me. And so the third thing I'm going to be saying, the third tip I'm going to be saying is love God. Yeah. Yes, move close to God and love God. And so something is common among people that have low self-esteem, and is that this set of people, most of them used to have words of affirmation as their love language. So yes, most of them have words of affirmation as one of their cogent love language, one of their most important love language. So what I did at that time that helped me overcome my low self-esteem was getting my words of affirmation from God. So guys, like, this was one of the most important things that I did that helped me, because the moment I feel like I was not getting enough positive vibes from people, then you want to start feeling depressed again, or you want to start feeling sad, or you want to start feeling like you're not good enough, and so nobody's noticing you. So the best words of affirmation can be found in God. And so in doing this, you need to have a relationship with God. And so at that time, my relationship with God helped me a lot, because I get some words from Him that suit my soul and my heart. And so God can tell you, you're looking beautiful. Yes, this dress looks so good on you. And then, even if you don't have anybody notice you to tell you that the dress looks so good on you, God has told you that the dress looks so good on you. And so you move out, or you go out with that word that you've gotten from God. Because most times people that have low self-esteem, they value words from people a lot. And so the best word that you need can be gotten from God, my dear. Yes, it helped me. So guys, that's the end of today's video. I'm glad I shared 3 tips on how to overcome your low self-esteem. So do well to drop in the comments box what you love most about this video, or do well to drop in the comment box what you feel about this video, and also what area or part you would want me to also discuss on in my next videos that I will be releasing. And I'm so glad that you watched this video till the end. So do not forget to kindly subscribe to this channel, and also share to friends. Like I always say, you never can tell who this video would help. So thanks guys. I want you to please put these 3 tips into practice, because this was what helped me, and now I can say that I don't have low self-esteem anymore. So thank you guys for watching. See you in my next video.